We are one adventure at a time. Dave, Carrie, and Rudolph. We are excited to start our third year of full-time living and traveling in our tiny home on wheels. Join us as we travel North America, exploring and sharing the beauty around us. Because we were so excited to share the first ever gutted event in Alamosa, Colorado, we skipped 3 weeks of videos leading up to the big event. So come back in time with us today as we boondock and work on some last-minute van projects before we arrive to the big event in Alamosa.
We turned off of Highway 126 onto Redskin Creek Road, also known as 550 Forest Service Road. And there is free dispersed parking and camping here. And you can only camp in the designated spots, and they are numbered as you go here. Right off the bat, there's a trailhead, and it shows you that we are in Pikes National Forest. There's a day use area off to the right here where you can park. There's a pit toilet, and there is a fee if you want to park in the day use spot. So it's only $7. If you need a bathroom, there is one there, or a pit toilet, but we don't need one, so we're going to continue on up the road. This is what the designated signs, and they're easily identifiable. This is spot number 2, and you can see the camping sign and the parking sign. So these spots basically just provide you with a place to park, and then they have trails that run to different fire rings. Just follow the trail up and there'll be a place to set up a tent or a fire ring, or you can just stay in your rig right in the parkable spot. Just check out how blue that sky is. It looks like something that would be enhanced for the color effect in the editing process, but no, this is natural. Just that deep blue sky, puffy clouds. This is an awesome day. So this is campsite number 11, and I just walked 1 through 11. Maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles at the most lengthwise. And this is probably the second best one because of the view from here, and it's off the road. So if you're gonna car camp, this would be one of the ones that I would pick. So either 7 or 11. I like 7 best, and it just so happens that was the one we first chose. So I guess we're not going to be upgrading. We've already done the upgrading. Today we are in the very center of the state of Colorado, right about here. So broke the map out again because we've got lots of travel plans in the next 3 weeks or so, and wanted to pick our best route. But this is Pikes National Forest. This is a free dispersed camping area, and it's off the Forest Road 550, about 30 miles outside of the town of Evergreen, Colorado. And I'm really liking this location because it's got some of my favorite things. For one, these trees around here are ponderosa pine trees. I love the red bark. I love how giant they get. These ones aren't huge, but they will be at some point. And the area right here is surrounded by giant granite boulders. This checks about all the boxes for me, with the exception of there's no lake or stream. A little creek running through here would make it perfect. There is plenty of parking for other people, so the only thing that could make this better would be a stream and then some friends here to join us.
Riddle, what did you just do? Did you drop your ball? Where did your ball go? Down there? So Riddle dropped his ball, and of course it ran right down here. All the way down here. Give me a Riddle. No. Come here. And it's down there somewhere. Oh, I see it. Come on, let's go find it. Find the way down. Come on, keep going. You gotta find a way down. He knows where he's going now. And he's off. See if he comes back with it. It's so pretty here. The granite boulders and the pine trees. Okay, this is further around than I thought. Did you find it? Good boy. What do you got? Did you find your ball? Good job. Good job. Good job, Roots. Yeah, good boy. Now don't be dropping it over the edges anymore, okay?
We have two main work projects that we want to get done today. As you can see, so the van is fairly high off the ground, and stepping in sometimes can be a challenge, especially when we have it up on blocks. And so I feel like we need some type of handle, just a grab handle, something to pull on to help us get inside. And that will be a couple of different uses as well. We'll be able to hang a dish towel from there because it's right by the sink, and cover up our little closet where our shoes are with that towel. So Carrie, what do you got?
So as with all things van construction, everything has to be customized. And if I'll show you here, slide over there, Dave. So we wanted to put a grab bar here, but of course none of the grab bars fit here. So we went to Home Depot and we had this, what is this, conduit pipe?
No, that's actually piping. Threaded pipe.
Threaded piping, and they cut it to the length for us. And another reason why we went with this is it matches our side lanterns.
Yeah, so we use the same piping to make little holders for our lanterns. And we put those together, installed those. They're super sturdy and strong. They're not going to break, and they were fun to work with.
So this matches, it's rustic. We're going to mount it right here. And that'll be a nice grab bar to pull ourselves in the van.
This is primer and paint all in one. We're going to start off with this, and then after the paint dries, we're going to add some blue to it to match the other piping that we have.
Sparkly. Dare I lift it up?
Yeah, lift it up. Go for it.
Ah!
Well, there you go.
Look at that. Would you just look at that? Just look at that.
It's blue.
Blue and sparkly. Okay, Dave, test it out. Oh, the whole counter moved.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. I like it. Then we'll be able to hang our towels, dish towel on there, or whatever towel we have. And that fits that towel perfect.
And it does fit it perfect too.
And it covers up the shoe rack a little bit.
We did not have a place for the towel, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That was a good idea I had.
That was my idea.
I really like it, Dave.
Yeah. We needed that. And we still have plenty of room to get in and out.
Yeah.
And it added a lot more
Triple purpose.
comfort. Yep.
Good idea, Dave. Project is when we built our cupboards, we didn't take in account that we're going to have curtains, and so every time we try to open this cupboard,
yeah, it hits right over here.
It's a big pain in the tuchus, and so the joint is actually starting to break and it's starting to crack along here. So we're going to take these down, we're going to install new doors, and we're going to install a gap. So this doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taken us so long to fix this.
It's such an easy fix.
Because this is something we had to deal with every day and we could have just fixed it. But.
Yes. All right, kids, don't do this at home.
This is our Dremel Sawmax. We use this all the time. It has different blades for wood and plastic and metal. So we've used it to do almost all of our upgrades when cutting is required.
We don't have any clamps on board, so this is, I'm the clamp.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Good thing we only have 2 cuts to do.
Yeah, it worked. It's not pretty, but it worked. It's nice and straight.
Next is Dave's favorite project. Sanding and painting. You love sanding and painting, huh?
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. The painting's better than the sanding though. But these got sharp corners on them, so we're going to be lifting this up from the actual wood itself. We're going to need to sand down the edges to make them not sharp on the fingers. All right, so Carrie's using our mat that goes outside just to protect the ground from the paint, and that's something I would fail with and get paint all over and ruin.
Hopefully it'll keep the dirt off our doors.
Yeah, we need.
This is not optimal painting conditions. It's a little breezy.
We're using Rudel's dog dish with a Ziploc bag over it for a paint tray. But it's working. I mean, just use what you got, and then we'll just throw away the Ziploc when we're done, and no cleanup. All right, once we get these painted, well, this is going to be a process, you know, paint one side, let it dry, and then paint the other side. And we're going to paint all the edges. And then once we get that done, we'll have to start drilling holes and installing the hinges.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
I got paint on my mat.
Well, I would have done the same.
The plan is that the same hinges should line everything up, right?
I think so.
So these hinges were the ones we used previously. We have the same spacer from the other door. So we're just going to drill this hinge in, and it's gonna work out.
Yeah, so we got this first door to do, and then we're gonna do this door over here, and the main thing is we're hoping they line up perfectly in the middle. So we'll see how good a job we do.
So we may have to be doing some adjusting.
We'll see.
Okay, ready to test it?
Yeah, you think that's enough? Oh, it looks good.
It lines up pretty good over here.
Yeah, I think it... Does it look a little lower over here, or is it just because the roof's higher?
I think it's the roof isn't straight.
Okay.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. You want to grab the camera?
Let's see, first try.
Is it going to shut?
Oh my
gosh, we got it.
Check
the first
that out.
time.
Wow, I didn't think it was gonna be that perfect.
That looks awesome.
Yep, so we'll just finish putting the rest of the screws on.
Little guy goes over here,
yeah.
And it's gonna fit too.
Yeah, we use the same gap. Wow.
Wow, see, now this opens and doesn't hit the curtain.
So we'll have to decorate it with something special later on.
I have something in mind.
Okay.
Join us next week as Dave harvests and makes tea from a wild herb found right in our camp. Our friends Gabe and Caroline join us, along with their new puppy and Rudel's best friend Charlie. And finally, after 3 years, Dave and I have decided on camp chairs. We can't wait to share them with you. We'll see you next week.
If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. Or check out our new merchandise at advantureatatime.com. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.